Lord, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Lord, I'm ready for more of you. Lord, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Right now, ready for more of you. Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready
Lord, I'm ready.
for more of you.
More of you.
Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Right now, ready
Right now, ready.
for more of you.
More of you.
I want more of your presence and more of your spirit, more of your power and your strength. I want more of your glory to dwell within me so that I can be more like you. Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready
Lord, I'm ready.
for more of you.
More of you.
Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Right now, ready
Right now, ready.
for more of you. Lift your voice and say, Lord, I'm ready. I'm ready for more. Lift your voice, say more of you, Lord. I want more of you. See, Lord, I'm ready for more of you. It's my heart's desire, Lord. See, Lord, I'm ready for more of you. I want more of you, Lord. Shower down on us, oh Lord. Fill us with your love and your power, Lord. See, Lord, I'm ready for more of you. Fill me up, oh God, with your presence, with your power, with your anointing, Lord. I want more of you, Lord. It's my heart's desire. My heart is crying out for more of you, Lord. I'm patiently waiting, anticipating for more of you, Lord.
Wow.
Fill us up, Lord, with your presence, Lord, with your power. We want more of you, Lord.
Continuous music on the way. Yours truly, Pastor Kevin on the GMAP Broadcast Network. What an awesome,
Fill us with your love,
awesome
Lord.
song. Man, ready. William Thompson here on the #1 faith-based, motivational, and inspirational broadcast network in the country. That would be us, the GMAP Broadcast Network, GMAP1.com. I am so grateful. I am so honored to have this young man on our platform. He is one of our featured artists. He's a part of that awesome featured artist showcase. And, of course, that there, one of his brand new hit singles titled Ready. William Thompson here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. Man, I am in complete awe over this awesome song, and I kid you not. You guys, you know what? You are in for a real treat on today. Today, we always like to chime in and get an opportunity to see if we could communicate, connect, worship, break bread, and do everything else that God allows with a lot of the ministries that we work with. And today is no different. Today we're going to introduce to some and present to others one of my friend, my brother, I kid you not, and a true man of God. The hit singer you just heard was by this young man, Mr. William Thompson. William Thompson, how are you, man?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Man, if you have to ask me, I must be slipping. You know how that. You know that. I tell you, man, it is
I'm
such an
just grateful to be
honor.
here.
An honor, a privilege, and a blessing to have you here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. And I kid you not, man, that hit single right there is something for the ages. I kid you not. People are going to be blessed all over the world from that particular single, Ready. And I'm excited for you, man. I'm excited about what you're doing. But with no further ado, let me do this before I even move on. I want you to come on board, man, and just kind of introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you're from. And give us a little bit of history about the ministry that God has blessed you with, if you don't mind.
All right. Well, my name is William Thompson. I am a praise and worship leader, minister of music, based in Montgomery County, Maryland. It's outside the nation's capital in Washington, D.C. I was born and raised there. And for as long as I can remember, I've been doing music. I've been singing, playing. God has just blessed me to be able to explore music in various ways. When I was little, I started off playing drums. My mom would talk about how I started at 18 months with just 2 pencils. I'd ask for an extra straw from McDonald's so I could use those and play on the back seat. I was always making some sort of beat. And, from there, it branched off to me playing saxophone in the elementary school band. Then when I was 14, I started playing piano, and just God really blessed me to be able to branch from there into exploring my voice. And when I was about 15 or 16, my dad started his own church, and me going with him, he enlisted me to lead praise and worship. I had never done it before, so uh, that was like a serious training ground for me, and I was just learning on the spot. And it was during that time that I believe God called me to uh, do artistry and music ministry. So I remember very clearly God just giving me a dream, and me just being standing in front of a choir, and just being on a big stage in front of a bunch of people. And I'll never forget it. But it really was what made music less of a casual thing, less of a hobby, and it really just helped to solidify for me that this is the path and the assignment that God has given me for my life.
Wow, man! I tell you what, man, I'm just overwhelmed. I can relate to the taking two pencil story and playing the drums, because I believe as little kids, when you first dive into wanting to do some form of instrument, drums. I don't know, drums for me always came first, and I recall just trying to take those pencils and turning over coffee cans and trying to do my
Hmm.
best at trying to make things happen. So I can relate to that. Now, you are a worship leader. Now, this particular project with the hit single "Ready" attached to it, is this currently your freshman project?
This is my debut single. I have been writing songs for a long time, but recently God has been telling me that the music that I have, it's not just for me. And I'm really just taking a step out in faith and recording what I have. They say that a lot of great ideas die in the graveyard. And there are a lot of people that they have ideas, they have innovations that die with them. But every gift that God gives us is meant to be shared with the world. So I am just doing my part, doing my due diligence to make sure that when I do finally see the Lord, he can look at me and say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant."
Amen. You said a mouthful right there. I can see a word coming out of you soon. I tell you, so you might want to
Mhm.
get yourself prepared for that. Now, if someone were to walk up to you today, William, and say, "Hey, you know what? I have experienced, witnessed you being a true worship leader. Now I'm experiencing your hit single." Ready, where God has blessed you to be a blessing to his people around the world with your music ministry. Um, wow. If they were to say, "William, what's next for you as you continue to move forward in God's glory?" What would your response be?
What's next? Um, I believe that each and every one of us are multifaceted people. God has blessed me to be creative in multiple ways. I'm looking to also branch into entrepreneurship. In fact, I have already registered a business for a clothing line called Kingdom Lifestyle. And the purpose of it is to just provide message clothing, t-shirts, hoodies, backpacks, clothing and accessories that remind us of who we are and whose we are. So I would say that's probably the next thing for me right now. Aside from recording more music, that is something else that God has graced me to be able to do. And hopefully, I look forward to sharing that with the world soon.
A clothing line, man. I tell you what, man. If it ain't one thing, God will bless us in so many other ways. Now, if there are some people out there today who would like to get together with you, connect with you, maybe on social media, maybe even a phone call or an email, to find out how, in fact, they could receive a copy of number one, your hit single, "Ready." I tell you, man, this is an awesome song. I got to play it again shortly, and find out if they can invite you to be a part of their next event at their church. Maybe they have something going on in their community and they want you to come out and minister to the people. Can you break down how people will be able to reach out to you and connect with you to try and make that happen?
Yes. You can reach me on social media. Instagram and Twitter are both W Thompson Music. That's spelled THOM as in Mary, PSON as in Nancy. So W Thompson Music on Twitter and Instagram. Facebook is going to be facebook.com. I believe that the name of the page is William Thompson Worship Leader. The link for that is facebook.com/W Thompson Music Ministry. So you can reach me there on social media. And my email is very simple. It's wthompsonmusic@gmail.com. So if anyone wants to reach me, they can reach me there.
Wow. You know, I really want to play this hit single one more time. But before I do that, what I would really like to do is find out more in detail before we bless the people with this hit single one more time. Ready? I want to find out the root foundation of this particular song because I believe in my spirit that everything has a root foundation, whether it be an experience, whether it be something that God simply placed in your spirit, in your mindset, in your heart. I want to find out where it came from. How did it start? When did you know, William Thompson? When did you know that this was a particular single that had to be released and presented to the people around the world?
So I was serving at a church in Baltimore. This was the first church that I served aside from my father's church. And I was in a time of preparation. I was just learning in other environments. And the pastor that I was serving with took me to a conference in the area. And when we went there, we got there on the later end of praise and worship. And then this prophetic cry just went into the air. And it was the chorus of this song. Lord, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Lord, I'm ready for more of you. And it was something that was just birthed in that moment. And when I left that place, I just couldn't get it out of my head. And I was personally in a season where God was molding me, He was shaping me. I was growing, and I really just kind of grew in my knowledge of the Lord, grew in my relationship with Him, and that song really stuck with me because of what it's saying. We want more of God. I went home a few weeks later. I still couldn't shake the chorus out of my head. A few more weeks went by. I still couldn't shake the chorus out of my head. I ended up teaching it to the praise team that at the church I was serving at, but it was just that chorus at the time. And as time went on, it took a couple of years for the entire song to form into what it is today. But God just continued to give me more lyrics. And then, once it was finished, once I got the last lyrics, I realized that this was something that needed to be shared with the world. And everyone that heard the song said that, they could hear it being heard on any radio station for any audience, not just a Black audience, not just a white audience, not just a gospel audience, not just a CCM audience, but it could bless a whole bunch of people. So, I got to work, went into the studio, began producing it. And when it was ready, I felt the urge as we were ending 2019, going into 2020, that this was a song that needed to be released.
Well, you know what? I'm going to be in complete agreement with what the people have shared, and because it is a song that can be seen, can be heard on any platform at any time, on any given day. It can bless people, saved and unsaved. It is truly a beautiful song. I want to do this because I have one more question I'm going to ask you. That's going to be a very interesting question. But before I do that, if you don't mind, let me break into playing the song one more time for the people. And if you don't mind, if you have a few minutes, and then when we come back, I'm going to finalize our conversation with a very important question that I would like to present to you, if that's okay.
All right.
You heard it right here on the GMAP Broadcast Network, my friend, my guest, my brother, a true man of God, William Thompson here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. And just before I do this, I want to rewind the tape and press play. He is also a featured artist on the GMAP Broadcast Network, GMAP1.com. You can chime in, you can tune in, you can go to our platform and visit our featured artist area. And of course, you'll be able to see his photo there, his cover art. You'll be able to click on that cover art and visit the necessary location to find all of the intimate details about this young man, this awesome man of God. Listen, I'm not going to prolong the hour. I want to dive right in and bless you all with this hit single one more time, titled Ready, right here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. William Thompson, while I am continuously being blessed, I feel good about blessing the people with this awesome hit. Ready, William Thompson, on show.
Lord, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Lord, I'm ready for more of you. Lord, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Right now, ready for more of you. Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready
Lord, I'm ready.
for more of you. Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Right now, ready
Right now, ready.
for more of you. I want more of your presence and more of your spirit, more of your power and your strength. I want more of your glory to dwell within me so that I can be more like you. Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready
Lord, I'm ready.
for more of you. Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Right now, ready
Right now, ready.
for more of you. Lift your voice and say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready
Lord, I'm ready.
for more of you. Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Right now, ready
Right now, ready.
for more of you. 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 want more of you. See, Lord, I'm ready for more of you. It's my heart's desire, Lord. See, Lord, I'm ready for more of you. I want more of you, Lord. Shower down on us, oh Lord. Fill us with your love and your power, Lord. See, Lord, I'm ready for more of you. Fill me up, oh God, with your presence, with your power, with your anointing, Lord. I want more of you, Lord. It's my heart's desire. My heart is crying out for more of you, Lord. I'm patiently waiting, anticipating for more of you, Lord. Fill us up, Lord, with your presence, Lord, with your power. We want more of you, Lord.
What an awesome hit. Ready, William Thompson here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. Yours truly, Pastor Kevin, feeling good music, sounding blessed, man. What an awesome song. Man, I have literally fell in love with that song. I mean, I have played it, and I played it, and I played it, and I'm going to play it some more, man. What an awesome song that is, man. I just want to say thank you so much for being a blessing to God's people. Thank you so much for being a blessing to us here at the GMAP Broadcast Network, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad it's been blessing you.
Well, you know, I have this scenario I want to paint. I want to paint a picture for you, okay? And I want you to just kind of pay close attention to what I'm saying. I'm going to officially put together what I call my megatorium. Okay, I made that up. My megatorium, and I'm going to put together the TD Jakes Potter's House Auditorium, and I don't know Joel Osteen's auditorium. And within this auditorium, William, there's over 10,000 seats. So we have a megatorium with 10,000 seats, and every seat is occupied by a young man. So we got the megatorium, 10,000 seats occupied by young men. I had the honor, the privilege, and the blessing to introduce my friend and my brother, Mr. William Thompson, to the podium. So I did all of my my accolades of who you are and where you're from and all the great things that you have accomplished. Now you have taken the opportunity to walk up to the podium. Megatorium, 10,000 seats, occupied by young men. Every last seat is occupied. William Thompson, what would you say to them?
I would share with them 3 things that my parents shared with me as I was growing up. There are 3 questions that you must be able to answer in life: who you are, who God is, and how the world works. You must know who you are because we are all designed with a purpose and we all have an assignment. We must know who God is because in Him we have our life, our health, our strength, our entire being is in Him. We're created in His image and after His likeness. So how can we know why we were created if we don't know our Creator? And then we must know how the world works because we need to know how we can function and how we can accomplish the things that God has given us to do without running into some of the obstacles and hurdles that beset so many of us. So I would go over those three questions. And I believe that it's up to us to give a biblical response to those questions, not a cultural one, not a social one, not one that the media gives us, not one that our friends give us, not even one that our family gives us. But it's important to see what God has to say on all three of those things so that we can walk in the fullness and greatness that He's called us to be in.
Wow. Man, what an wow. You know, that almost has me to a point to where I'm speechless. And trust me when I tell you that's a very hard thing to do is to make me speechless. But that's an awesome word for those young men. And I do believe that you will touch the hearts of many in that megatorium by sharing that. You know, that touched me because I never really, I never really broke that thing down like you just did. And that's very, very important. So with that being said, man, I tell you, I am so honored. I'm privileged and I'm blessed to have you as part of our global media ministry, our broadcast network family. I am looking forward to all of the tremendous things that God has in store for you, for me, for us, and for his people around the world. I want you to continue to be blessed and continue to be a blessing to others. Let God continue to use you as you continue to go forth to do his will. Okay?
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, in the meantime, William Thompson, our guest here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. Keep it locked because we got more great guests on the way. Sending a shout out to O'Neal Stallworth, Bobby Lane Taylor, Sharon, Veronica, all of you guys that are chimed in right now. Thank you guys so much for making little old me a part of your big day. In the meantime, peace. God bless you. Take care. Take it easy. If it's good to you, take it twice. Remember this. If you do not remember anything else in life, keep God first in your life. You cannot and or will not ever go wrong. God loves you, and so do I. Believe in your heart. Confess with your mouth that he died on the cross for our sins. He rose again on that third day, descended up into the heavens, and now he is currently hanging out on the right hand of God, preparing a place for you and for me. You guys be blessed and continue to be a blessing. William, I love you, man. You have a great day, man, and I'm looking forward to talking to you again real soon, okay?
Thank you. You too.
Lord, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Lord, I'm ready for more of you. Lord, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. Right now, ready for more of you. Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready
Lord, I'm ready.
for more of you.
More of you.
Say, Lord, I'm ready.
Lord, I'm ready.
Yes, I'm ready
Yes,
Say more of you, Lord. I want more of you. See, Lord, I'm ready for more of you. It's my heart's desire, Lord. See, Lord, I'm ready for more of you. I want more of you, Lord. Shower down on us, oh Lord. Fill us with your love and your power, Lord. See, Lord, I'm ready for more of you. Fill me up, oh God, with your presence, with your power, with your anointing, Lord. I want more of you, Lord. It's my heart's desire. My heart is crying out for more of you, Lord. I'm patiently waiting, anticipating for more of you, Lord. Fill us up, Lord, with your presence, Lord, with your power. We want more of you, Lord. Hallelujah. Fill us with your love, Lord.